Hello, fellow gamers. Today I would like to give you an update about how my $1,000 gaming challenge is going. Let's just stand here before the Pixels Dungeon entrance. I earned around $251.08 from gaming, and I can confidently tell you that the challenge so far is going absolutely terrible. Unfortunately, I don't have a camera on this video because I'm still not at home. So if you don't like looking at the charts, just put me in the background and enjoy my mistakes. This video will be longer because I have a lot to talk about. And for the end, I left a whole big of Pixar rant because they did so many things that pissed me off. So yeah, just put me in the background, listen and enjoy. By the way, just a fun fact before I go too deep into complaining. Did you know that the average OF model earns around 150, 180 per month? So yeah, this gaming income is not a lot, but at least I got to keep my clothes on. But if there is any interest for me to open an OF account, just let me know. A fair warning, I really look like this guy, maybe just a bit more hairy. So if you are into these things, let me know in the comments. So when I begin this whole thing, I had an expectation in my mind how this challenge will go. I had a dream, if you will, that as the time progresses, I will earn more and more from Pixels. Maybe I will add a couple of new crypto games. And I hope that I will earn more from YouTube. And I know it is a long shot, but I hope that I will get monetized by December. I'm really far away from that. Yeah, but I will talk about the YouTube analytics later anyway. I really wanted to present you a chart, something like this. You know, a cumulative chart where the line goes up and everybody is happy. It is really not the case. So this is the raw data. I'm literally tracking every cent of how much I earn. And if you think that this is too much effort for a game, I can assure you I'm not doing this for a game. I'm doing this for every single thing in my life as well. These are virtually my bills going back to 2021 October, which was the exact month when I bought this house. And here I tracked every single bill I ever paid. I even have all the email confirmation. Right now you can see how much I spend on heating and internet to make your life even easier. This is in dinners, not in euros. It would be nice to spend 19,000 a month, but no, it's around 150 euros, something like that. You can see that the heating is always pushing up the prices, but this is absolutely beside the point. I'm rambling again. Let's move back to gaming and let me show you some gaming charts. This is the cumulative chart of my earnings, and this is especially sad. This chart should go all the time like this. And as you can see, here is a big divergence, and I will talk more in details about this, why this happened. Let's start with the most sad thing. I recently traveled to Malta, and these are my casino earnings, by the way. I earned every single day $4.20 from the casinos. And I only skipped a couple of days since I'm doing this challenge. At day 47, I traveled to Malta, so I skipped literally just a couple of days. And then I logged in, I collected my sign-in bonus, and the next day I logged in. One of the casinos literally banned my account. They were stating that I was illegally using their website and this is not available in the country I was located in. It did not cross my mind that I should install a VPN and log in from a Serbian IP address. I thought it won't be a problem. These people told me that I'm using their service illegally from a foreign country, And instead of just not giving me access, they outright banned my account. So it says account banned, I cannot log in anymore. As a result, I did not dare to log in to any other casinos as well, which was quite a big hit. By the way, here is how the non-cumulative chart looks like. It was no secret that the majority of my gaming income was coming from the casino sign-in bonuses. Again, I have to emphasize that I never ever gamble. There is a good reason to it. And I know, especially Lovre, one lovely player from Croatia, always asks to which casinos I'm logging in. Honestly, I would not recommend any of them. That's why I was hesitant to give out this info. Sorry about that. And I was also looking for alternative ways to make money from gaming, and I accepted an offer to do a user acceptance test for a company, and they ended up scamming me. I mean, not scamming, just not paying, but we had a couple of emails back and forth, and they are actually answering to emails, and right now it seems to me that they did not mean any harm. They were just completely retarded and don't know how to handle their finances, but it does not help the fact that I did not get any money from them. So let's talk about games. I tried out Sunflowerland, but honestly, with these crypto games, you just have to sink in an insane amount of time before you can earn anything, and I just didn't have the willpower to do that. And as you can see, these are my pixel earnings over time, and you can clearly see a downward trend, which is especially sad because, as you can see, my levels are quite high. So I'm reaching the correct levels for the max taskboard earning, but it seems like it doesn't help at all. So yeah, let's talk about YouTube for a second. If we take a look at this chart, these are the online analytics for Pixel Games, and this is the last January, last December. You can only look back up to the year, and this reset is a blessing because by the beginning of 2025, the number of Pixel players already dropped from 800,000 daily active users to 288 daily active users. The low point was back in April when they finally banned most of the bots all at once, and it really showed that daily active users were around 30,000, which is still not bad, but a far cry from 280,000 users. And yeah, you can say that most of them were the bots and no one misses them anyway, but it's not really true. Let me show you something else. If you look at the daily viewership of the AMA, it drops week after week. The last AMA had 708 views, and just a year ago around Christmas time, the viewership were regularly between the thousands, and these were not bot accounts. These are real players really interested what is happening with the Pixel games. And unfortunately, that enthusiasm from the player base went away, and my views were tanking even around April. So I decided to take a channel to a different direction. What the heck? Did it pick up one of my shorts? Yes, it did. I even received subscribers. Unbelievable. So if we look back when Pixel was at its peak, this is my subscriber gain by the day. There was a day when I received almost 40 subscribers, and since after the summer I came back, it just absolutely tanked, and it is really demotivating to see that I'm putting so much effort into all of this with less and less results. And it has a reason behind it. As my views were tanking around April, I decided to take a channel into a different direction. when I came back. Don't mind this spike. This was a funny short I posted, and it just got 40,000 views. That's why so you are seeing this. But I'm getting carried away again. Let's get back to the channel directions. Since YouTube still recommends my videos to mostly Pixel players, and portion of those players who are not interested in the game anymore will not watch my content, but those who are still interested in the game will not watch my content because I'm making less and less gameplay videos. I restricted gameplay only to live stream, and because of that, YouTube does not recommend my videos to new users either, and this is basically a death spiral. I don't know how can I get out of this. I can see it from the YouTube statistic page. As I'm getting to a very detailed statistics, I can see how many views I'm getting from notifications and how many notifications were sent out, and YouTube just does not even send out notifications to my subscribers either. I don't know how I'm going to keep this channel alive. I just want to give a heads up to not be surprised if... Opa, shoot. I just want to give you a heads up to not be surprised if I'm coming out with some weird content. It's just me trying out new stuff, and that's it. By the way, if you still watch me and you are not subscribed, please push that button. It is just a click for you, but it means a world to me. Thanks. Oh, and I completely forgot to show you my YouTube income. So, yeah, basically, if you are using a code t-shirt and tie when you are buying anything, for example, when you buy coins, you get a 5% off. Just like this. And I also get a small portion of those pixels. Let me tell you exactly how much. Oh, don't mind this, I just unstaked because I had enough from pixels and I decided to sell my stakes as well. So I got 4.13 pixels, and if you get a big gold package, I got 5.56. That's just to show you some transparency. But as I'm making less and less pixel content and less of my viewers are playing pixels, you can see that this graph is going absolutely downwards as well. Not that I earned that much, to be perfectly honest with you. Even on my best days, I was earning around $0.50, but you know, a couple of cents here and there, it really adds up. So let's get back to the cumulative charts. No, actually, let's get back to pixel earnings because I want to rant about pixels. I told you that I'm getting a small portion if you are purchasing anything with my creator code. Even the creator community managed to sneak in some stupid changes into their already working system. At the end of the month, every creator had to submit how much content you are created exclusively about pixels. And if you don't do that, then you only receive 3% if someone uses your creator code. If you made at least, I'm not sure about the numbers, 2 or 4 high effort contents a week, you are getting 5% if someone uses your code. And if you put out 4 high effort content, you are getting 7%. And dude, this is so stupid. Just think about it. Let's think from a company perspective. If it was a real affiliate program, if someone brings you 1,000 customers to your company, why does it matter for you how much marketing the person did for you? It's just so stupid. I mean, if someone is a successful creator, he will earn more money anyway from those little shares. And honestly, so far I refuse to participate in this bullshit because I just hate administration. And I was quite happy that, okay, I'm making pixel content here and there, and I'm getting paid here and there. But right now, since I'm literally punished for not participating in their stupid administration rounds, I honestly care less and less about the whole thing. And by the way, what counts as a high effort content? obviously videos, because you are spending hours and hours on editing. But man, the long tweets are counted as high effort content as well. I don't have a Twitter account, but I honestly wanted to create a Twitter account and made long posts about pixels with ChatGPT just to qualify for the higher share of these creator program. But then I was thinking through it and I said that, man, it's just not worth the effort. Put those 4 extra percents where the sun don't shine. I don't really care about that much anymore. And I did not even begin my pixel rants. Let's talk about changes. I mean, literally any change in pixels lately is focusing of giving out less and less rewards. At the end of last year, when the gaming was good, I managed to earn around $21 just from pixels. Today it is less than $1, usually less than half a dollar. Let me open up the PGA, and the pixel price is on the level that basically you never break even. So if you are buying pixels, if you are buying coins with pixels, you are literally paying out more coins than you do. And just to go on the side quest right now, how much how much the coin inflation is a thing. Look at this. Let's see at the end of September. At 12th of September, 1 million coins was for $1.8 on OTC market. And right now, and as of today, 11 a.m., 1 million coins is selling for 34 cents. So in literally 2 months, there was a 200% inflation. Or to put it differently, the purchasing power of coins lost 66% of its value. Is the same thing, basically. Let's get back to the taskboard. You remember when the merchant ships were introduced, they basically reduced the taskboard reward so they can give out to merchant ships, but they said that they are giving out the same amount of pixels, which was not true. And then when this bountiful happened, they removed the earnings both from the merchant ships and the taskboard to give out bountiful. But it is not true, because if you are looking at how much you are earning from bountiful, I just made a video maybe a month or 2 months ago, and the rewards compared to the points delivered dropped as well. So if you are playing the taskboard, the merchant ships, and the bountiful, you will earn less pixels, which worth less dollars than ever before. And also, it just came to my mind that at this point, it might be actually worth playing more Web2 games than pixels. Just imagine, if you would farm gold on a World of Warcraft server, you would most probably able to sell that gold on an OTC market, which is absolutely prohibited, I know, but just the food for thought. You would most probably be able to sell the WoW gold on OTC markets and earn more per hour than you are earning from pixels. And I don't want to sound mean, but World of Warcraft has just a slightly bit more sophisticated gameplay, more sophisticated market, and just a tiny bit better graphics. On the AMAs, I'm hearing a really dangerous thing as well. I'm not against that if you want to bring the return on reward spend over 1. It means that more people will spend on the game than those who receive. But he always mentions something which gives me goosebumps. He tells that they are looking for a way to give pixels back to those people who will spend it anyway. Let me tell you something. On paper, it is not a bad idea. But if you are giving rewards to those people who are spending, this is basically a kickback. And it is just a hair away from the discount. It is basically not a play to earn anymore if you are paying in and virtually getting some of that back. there is no earning. That is just a discount, no matter how you phrase it. And the sad thing is that the Pixel team is giving up what they built so far. The best advertisement for any crypto game. If the assets are not going to zero, look at this price. Oh, what the heck is happening? Ah, there. This is an absolute disaster. And no matter what you are thinking about the landowners, all of the landowners, myself included, when they purchased their land, they were basically investors in this project. I was buying my land here, 1.2, 1.3 Ethereums, which was $5,000 as a time. And right now the land sells at 0.17 ETH. How much is it in US dollars? It's exactly 500. Something just clicked in my mind. Maybe I will make a video about it later. I think there is an arbitrage opportunity right now to buy land. If you are paying for VIP, it will soon be cheaper to just purchase a land and enjoy the free VIP than to pay for the VIP every 3 months. I have to do the calculations, it just came to my mind. But back to the game. They also tell at every AMA that the company is standing good and they are making millions of dollars of revenue. In that case, you are utterly stupid to not support the Pixel price, because again, the best advertisement for a crypto game, if their coins are not going to zero. I have a strong feeling that they will just make a Web2 game out of this Pixel game, and it will be no different than any mobile game what you play on the Android market. You just pay in some money, convert them to some useless coins, and spend it on leveling up, and that's it. And this is disappointing. The most disappointing thing is that they are giving up what they built. They had an awesome game, they have a dedicated community, and all of this are going away for shit like the Telegram game, the pet sub, the land app. We don't need new coins, we don't need new applications. We want a team who is working, who is dedicated on the game, just like the players, and the team who is support the price, and nothing of this is happening. By the way, I just realized the weird comparison between myself and the Pixels team. So probably they are panicking because their player base is dropping, and that's why they are trying out all new and weird stuff to get more and more people into the game. And I'm panicking because my viewer numbers are dropping and I'm trying out weird stuff and I'm failing as well. I don't know, it's just a weird comparison. Anyway, I ranted a lot today. I really needed to vent my mind a bit. Thanks for listening to me. I will definitely continue the $1,000 gaming challenge. Let me know if you disagreed with anything I said in the video. I'm happy to argue with you in the comment section. I'm responding to every comment as always. Look, here is Roini, by the way. Shout out to him. He's a nice guy. So, yeah, I got carried away again. Thanks for listening to me. Cheers, guys. Bye.